The second guided tour that was accessible and super memorable for me was in Medellin, Colombia. This tour was with Impulse Travel at Tipica Café, Milla de Oro. What was very cool about this was it was a coffee tasting and learning experience. The things that the leader did that were really, really accessible, which is presenting the information in different formats. He was talking to us. He also played a video. So I love that they use multimedia to teach there. He also had a model of a coffee bean that you could take apart because the coffee bean has different layers to it and different parts. And I could touch that. I could interact with it. And it made it real for me. The other thing that we did after that was smelling coffee beans. Now we were getting into the tasting process. And if you think about what I've already described, they were engaging different senses. They were not just relying on hearing the tour guide talking to you, explaining things. They provided visual, they provided tactile. And so that's something to keep in mind if you are trying to create a more accessible tour. How can you engage the different senses and make it a variety within the experience? And it's funny because some of the ones that I smelled and really liked, they tasted completely different than I thought they would. And so we talked about that. And I learned a lot and had a bunch of fun. So anytime that I can book a private experience and it works for my budget, I do try to do that because then you can ask lots of questions and the pacing is so calm because it's just for me and my partner. So I really appreciate that. I think sometimes big group tours are rushed and that's stressful because I take a little more time to navigate a space or to think, even think about questions. Sometimes I just want a moment to talk a little more.